So I was scrolling on TikTok as one does, and I happened upon a video. It was basically a compilation of some guys talking about how happiness isn't important to them and the only thing that's important to them are their goals. And I think that a lot of streamers also share the same mindset. Instead of enjoying the journey of streaming and content creation, they are more focused on the win and what the success is going to look like. Meanwhile, you're on a journey. So seeing so many streamers be focused on the prize instead of the journey really makes me sad. Speaking as someone who streamed for 7 years, I was one of those people too. I wanted to get to the prize. I was not enjoying the process at all. Looking back on it now, streaming just in general is not for me. It does not fit my personality. But the last year that I was streaming, which was last year, 2024, I did find myself starting to enjoy a little bit more of the process, but that's only when I was finding the success that made me happy. I did not enjoy the nights of streaming to nobody or planning this big fun stream and nobody coming by. I didn't enjoy any of that, as I'm sure most of you guys don't either. But my issue is that some people take it to the extreme where they're like, I am not going to enjoy any of this. It is nose to the ground. I'm doing the work. Everything get out of my way. I don't care. And those are the people that I worry about, because at the end of the day, especially when it comes to streaming, you don't know if you're ever gonna find the success that you're looking for. So let's say you start streaming today and you're like, I'm gonna get success, and you have this mindset of, I don't care about happiness, I'm going for the prize, process is not my concern. Fast forward 5 years from now, and you're still trying to get that, and you have been miserable the past 5 years. Is that a position you really wanna put yourself into? And that's why I have the mindset of happiness is extremely important. Happiness is what you need to be thriving to have while you're on that journey. If you're not finding little pieces of happiness during a very hard journey, you are gonna burn out, you're gonna hate the process. And then if you ever do hit that success, was it worth all the miserableness you did not have to put yourself through, by the way? You don't have to be miserable while you're streaming. You can find those little pieces of joy. Now, it's something you have to search out. It might not always just easily fall in your lap. It's work to find joy when you're streaming to nobody, when you're trying to find friends to stream with and play with and nobody's hitting you up. Like, you have to find those little pieces of joy for yourself. So if you are one of the streamers that has the mindset of, I'm only concerned about my goal, I don't care about finding happiness on the journey, just know that in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be worth the success you might find. Let's say you do find the success. You're gonna be so tired and burnt out. Are you really gonna be able to enjoy it? You could think of it like two different marathon runners. One of them didn't train appropriately. They kind of slacked off. The other one trained the way you're supposed to. They feel healthy. They feel confident. You have both of them running. Both of them might finish, but the one that took their time in the journey, enjoyed eating the way you're supposed to eat, training the way you're supposed to train, when they finish, they're smiling, they look good, they're a little tired, but they look good. Then you have the other racer that didn't prep for it correctly. They're coming across the finish line exhausted, panting, going through it. Do you want to be the runner that's panting or the one that's smiling and happy to be there? But yeah, do you find yourself not caring about the journey? Do you find yourself not enjoying the process of streaming? Because if so, definitely let me know, because I want to help y'all out and make sure that we as streamers are finding those little nuggets of joy during this very difficult, sometimes lonely journey. But let me know.